Hello, Earthlings. Sound Vision is back, and I'm 22. I didn't realize it until about an hour after I got up this morning. But yeah, I guess the final stretch of school is beginning now. I still haven't fully comprehended that. On a slightly less cheerful note, my friend Joe, who I've been mentioning in these past few vlogs, and you actually saw him in the one 2 weeks ago, he just got diagnosed with a concussion today, but he should probably be back in fighting shape by Saturday, which is good because his calf show is coming up. I'm not that worried because the rest of us are solid, and he obviously knows what solid is for him. Alright, it's a lot later now. I've just done my interview thing for the professional development seminar. I interviewed Matt Jaffe, not Nick DiVirgilio as I originally intended. Well, originally. I mean, when I first saw the assignment, I thought Matt's name was the first that came to mind. You know, we're from the same part of California, and, you know, I mentioned the shit out of his name in my videos, but Jeff Clausen, who is teaching that seminar, advised us not to interview our friends, and I didn't know if Matt would count as a friend. I mean, he's pretty successful, but at the same time, I know him via his former drummer. I mean, his former drummer and I are friends, so I thought Nick might be a safer bet because I've never met him or been to a live show of either of his bands. I noticed that his personal website was down because apparently it's doing maintenance or something like that. So I went to the website of Big Big Train, a band I know he's in. I sent an email, but I didn't get a reply. And with good reason, because Big Big Train has an album coming out in April, I believe. And also, he has rejoined Spock's Beard, the band he's much better known for being in, and I'm super happy about that because he's always been an integral part of their sound. So I can see why he wouldn't have time to do an interview. So I turned back to my original plan of interviewing Matt, and it went pretty good. Alright, it's Tuesday night now. It was kind of an unusual day because my modernism and the arts class met at the MFA, and then in the Lilith Fair ensemble, two of our singers were sick, so only one could actually come. But she brought a new song, which was No Freedom by Dido. So now I know 4 Dido songs, the 2 famous ones and Life for Rent. In poetry, we've started looking at prosody, and and rhythm, the rhythm of language, and the stressed and unstressed patterns. And our assignment for next week is to write a poem in pure iambic pentameter, no other types of feet. No trochees, no spondies, no piri. Yeah. I also learned that the DNC is making a sea change to its staff, which is good. I don't think they're replacing Ellison, because it said the DNC, not just Tom Perez. Or as I like to call him, Tom Peterson from Cheap Trick. Alright, it's Wednesday night now. The only time on Wednesday when I have time to film. Let's see, we went from music psychology to Ben Camp's class to the jazz comp seminar. So the most pop class to the most jazz class. Or, well, I guess it's technically not a class, it's a seminar. But as if it weren't jazz enough, Greg Hopkins was teaching. And he pretty much went through an album of his track by track. Or song by song. Well, he had the charts for every song, and he talked about the different techniques he used. Because that particular seminar was focused on our 10-tune fake book that we're going to turn in. We need to have a recording of the heads of each of the songs, so not a full recording, just the heads, with 4 instruments: bass, drums, chordal instrument, and melodic instrument. Yeah. Okay, it's Thursday now, and I just got out of the hospital for what is likely to be the second to last time. I saw the doctor today. I had some x-rays beforehand. They show no trace of injury, so that's good. That pretty much means tomorrow is going to be my last hospital visit when I see the physical therapist. Alright, it's a little later and a little sunnier now. By the way, when this goes up on Saturday, I will have just come out of another rehearsal, finally, for Joe's upcoming show. So I guess the concussion wasn't too severe. I'm thinking of doing that for Thursday's Sound Mind. I'll probably talk about the show itself a couple days after we do it. In other news, in Modernism and the Arts today, we went to the library and we started on our final project. Basically, the project is to write an essay about something modernistic that didn't happen around the turn of the 19th, 20th centuries. I was thinking of originally just concentrating on the Smiths. I may end up doing that, but then I saw a book about the Go-Betweens, so I may do it on 80s alternative rock in general. I also got a book by Husker Du, which I don't know much about them. In retrospect, well, maybe not retrospect, but if I do end up doing 80s alt rock in general, I think R.E.M. may be a better American band to concentrate on. Yeah. Alright, it's Friday now. I went to my final physical therapy appointment this morning, and yeah, it was good. I got a thicker band to do some pulling and stretching exercises that I had previously been doing. But as I said yesterday, the injury has completely healed, so it's really just getting the muscles active. So I like that. And it was kind of sad to say goodbye for the last time, because I like my therapist, or I liked and still do. I don't quite know what tense to use, but I enjoyed it, so obviously you know, I'm mainly happy that I'm completely healed. And as you can see, I think it's snow raining, which should continue into Saturday. Saturday, which is when I'm rehearsing with Joe again for his final show. Oh joy. That's me not looking forward to commuting to the Fordham Road practice rooms, which are way far away from the rest of the Berkeley campus. So far away you have to take the T. Alright, I am currently in the professional development seminar. I think there's water on the lens, but yeah, Jeff just sent us out to find a sound clip or a photo that we could base something on. So since it's snowing, I took a picture of the swing at the playground covered by snow. Well, not covered, but being snowed on. Well, it's a lot later now, and just about a minute ago, I discovered what an emotionless asshole I am. I saw a car crash, and I reacted like this. I guess that proves my point. But Sound Mind is going to be returning on Thursday, and I will the rehearsal edition. And I guess that's all there is to say for the moment. Oh, also, if you haven't figured it out by now, the title of the vlog is an April Fool's joke. Gafaba.